Happy New Year, everybody. It is January, and you know what that means. It is time to get into the deeper, darker fragrances that are going to exude masculinity, that are going to bring that confidence out of you guys and help you level up that attractiveness game. Today, I have 5 examples of those. Are these everything? Not by far, but these 5 fragrances are tried and true in the field for me. Date night masters, 10 out of 10 right now. First on the list, guys, is my deepest, richest, darkest tobacco I have ever worn in my entire life. Decades of wearing fragrances. When I found this one, it was all I needed to do this job right here. Coming from a house that y'all know, if I do a countdown, has got to be represented, and that's because they're all beast mode and they all smell just so damn good. Coming from the house of Aaron Terrence Hughes, it's Tobacco. And I do not need 50 mils. 10 mils, once again, of Aaron's fragrances do the trick for me. Over 2 years in on this, and it is going strong. Tobacco leaf, Madagascan vanilla absolute, Turkish rose, Burmese oud, ambergris. Guys, let me tell you something. If you have not put your nose on any of Aaron's fragrances, you need to check them out. A lot of people complain about longevity, performance, sillage, projection. Aaron covers all bases. 12 plus hours on every fragrance I have of his, and I have a wide selection. I do not have 50 mils of anything. Do I want one? I'll probably start getting 50 mils, but the 10 mils are all you need if you have a huge collection or if you have a medium-sized collection. They're just so good, guys. Huge performance. Beautiful fragrance, gets compliments, and super masculine. Real 5% Burmese oud here. Not stinky, it is so smooth, debonair, confidence boosting. It's a little dark, a little brooding, but man, sexy vanilla, tobacco, rose, oud. You can't go wrong. Check it out. At number 5 from Aaron Terrence Hughes, it's Tobacco. Coming in at number 4 spot is a fragrance that I got this year, guys, off season. Early this year, been wearing it throughout fall, late summer, and now I'm really digging it for this time of year. It is really competing for my best Snuggle Buddy fragrance because it has a light sillage, light projection, but it does so well in all other categories. Coming from the house of Maison Margiela, it's Jazz Club. Why is this so good? Neroli and pink pepper up top. Just period, all right? Rum, oh my goodness. Tobacco. Listen, guys, Jazz Club is the truth. Now, I've tried, I think, all of the replica lines. There's some good ones out there. Cannot stand By the Fireplace. I know you guys gonna wanna fight me on that. By the Fireplace just makes me smell like I'm literally camping with my son and I'm smelling full of fire, full of wood and smoke. I don't like it. I don't like it. I've worn it. I did not like it on me at all. I wanted to hurry up and wash it off. It was too much. Jazz Club, if you're looking for something a little bit dark, a little bit smoky with that tobacco in there, adding in that neroli and pink pepper up top, guys, you cannot beat something sweet, a little boozy. That rum really plays the background on this and it gives it that little twinge there. But when it dries down, so beautiful. A little vanilla in there, a hint of tobacco, and this fragrance, it get it done. Confidence boosting, a little dark with a little sweetness in there. Women love it. Some women even like to wear it, but when I wear this, guys, it is a beautiful monster that pulls compliments every single time. Coming from the house of Maison Margiela, it's Jazz Club. Guys, if you would, please hit that like button and subscribe if this is your first or second time here and you like this type of content. Thank you. At the 3rd spot is a woody aromatic that every man has or every man needs to have in his collection. This fragrance does everything right to me. Coming from a house that I just love, especially for this time of year. Come from the house of Tom Ford, Oud Wood. Oud, cardamom, sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. Oud wood. Can't say enough about this fragrance. Everybody knows about it. It's no surprise that it is in this list. It should make everybody's list. This fragrance is so damn good, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. If you haven't gotten your nose on this, this is probably the first fragrance I want to tell you to just go get your nose on. Beautiful fragrance, does everything very, very well. Is it the best of any one thing? To me, it's not. But it does so many things so well. Smells good, gives compliments if that's your thing. Confidence boosting, it's masculine, it's kind of linear. Doesn't last too long, so you may want to add that ISO-E Super or the Molecule one underneath it if you have it, or just overspray it. Overspray this. It's linear. You're not going to get something that's cloying unless you're in a hot environment. This time of year, you should be checking this out. If you don't have this in your collection, at least go by a store, check it out, get your nose on it, sample it, or go spray it on yourself. Overspray it. Spray it about 10 times because people do complain about performance. On my skin, even without ISO-E Super, a Molecule 1 underneath it, I'm still getting 5 hours of performance on this. So guess what? That's all I need. If you're going out on a date, you're gonna smell good, you're gonna smell masculine, and it's a confidence booster. The cold weather does not kill this on my skin. Now your wear may vary, but on me, this is a 10 out of 10. Coming from Tom Ford, Oud Wood. Coming at the number 2 spot is a fragrance that is the most versatile of this entire list. Coming from a house that is known for making versatile, absolute good smelling masculine fragrances that you can wear damn near anywhere. But for this one, for my money, wintertime, it just shines at the number 2 spot because it just doesn't get as many compliments as number 1, but it does not lack. You guys need to check it out. From the house of Armani, Code Absolute. Green apple and mandarin, drying down to a nutmeg and suede that you just cannot beat for this time of year. Extremely versatile, smells awesome. When you're wearing anything from the cold line, people know. This fragrance has got me so many compliments, it is almost unfair. When I wear this, people notice. Men, women, doesn't matter. Guys, you just smell good wearing anything from the cold line. Profumo is good, but for my dollars, Absolute does so much better in the colder months. Perfect date night, perfect for going to work, perfect for just hanging out. This fragrance here does a lot of things well. To me, it does everything I needed to do well. So it's perfect 10 out of 10s on everything. Sillage, I am getting sillage for oodles and oodles of hours. When I spray this on 10 times, I'm getting a sillage of at least 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet, and do not let the wind hit me because your boy is going to really shine. This fragrance is giving me sillage for the first 3.5, 4 hours. Projection, for the first hour, hour and a half, I'm getting 2 to 3 feet easily also. Longevity, I am getting 7 to 8 hours on Code Absolute. Beautiful fragrance, the perfect concentration for this time of year, the perfect sweetness with a little bit of tonka bean thrown in there, and that suede in there. You're getting a masculine fragrance that, guys, is gonna have you smelling great. Perfect for date night. If you haven't smelled it, I don't know what you're doing. From the house of Armani, it's Code Absolute. All right, guys, coming in at number 1 is the baby of the bunch, but the most complimented winter fragrance that I have right now and that I am wearing right now. This one should have a rated MA on it and should have an age limit because it's that grown, that sexy. Coming from the house of Givenchy, Gentleman Reserve Privé. Bergamot, iris and chestnut, whiskey and amber. Y'all listen, like I always talk about the bottle. You know, we know Givenchy, right? The presentation, from the presentation to the juice, to the longevity, to my sillage, to my projection, to the compliments. This is the perfect winter fragrance in my book. You're gonna have to argue with me on that. Boozy, a little powdery, slightly spicy, very smooth. And with that bergamot up top, it just brings everything together when the whiskey chestnut kicks in. Guys, you cannot beat this. And for the money, you're paying for something that is niche quality. but gives you that price tag of a designer. And I do not discriminate between niche and designer. To me, it's either smells good or it doesn't, and I'm gonna give it to you guys raw. This fragrance is legit. Now, if you're a little bit young, I would say if you're probably in your 20s, this may not be the go-to for you. You may want to smell a little louder than this. You want to be an Ambroxan monster and just pull compliments from all the way down the street and over a building and around the block. This is not it. This is grown man sexy. That's what this is. It's smooth, boozy, a little sweet, all masculine. Pulls compliments like crazy with me because you have to dress this a certain way. You do not have to wear a suit, even though this looks like a little top hat. You do not have to wear a suit with this, but it will help if you do dress it up just a little bit. Look like you care about your appearance. Throw this on, give this some sprays, and you will see the magic happen. 10 out of 10 fragrance all day long. Should be on every man's fragrance countdown for the winter time, if you know what I mean. Coming from the house of Givenchy, Gentleman Reserve Privé. So there it is, guys. 5 fragrances that are 10 out of 10 deep wintertime compliment monsters that are going to make you smell good, make you feel good, and you're just going to be the man of the room. Thank you guys so much for watching my content. I love when people join in and leave comments and tell me about their experiences with these fragrances or with other ones that you will replace these with. Either way, thank you so much. Thank you kindly for the love. I love you all back. Happy New Year. Keep smelling good.